Hi there, it's the award-winning Vigatron, and now I'm going to do a new section where I'm going to do questions, and I'm going to leave my readers on so I look more studious and shit as I'm answering these questions. So, I put it out there for a bunch of people to ask me, you know, or any of you can ask me anything, and I said I would take the time to answer some of those questions here in my new content journey. But nonetheless, let's start with the first one. Sam Goody, the homie, he asked, do you think people understand your music? And that's a pretty good question, because the answer to that is no. And the thing about that, though, is that you have to look at it a couple of ways. As an artist, it is not up to the consumer or anyone listening to interpret your art the way you interpret it. However I put it out there, however you take it is how you take it. And it's not really my place to tell you, oh yeah, you're wrong when you think, you know, this, that, or the third. So that's the reality that we have to deal with. But the fact of the matter is that, you know, at any given moment, no, I don't think that people actually understand my music. I think on one hand, it can be said that I'm taking a little bit not too serious, but too humorous. I think when I do certain serious things, that those are not taken really into account. And then I think that also people think, based on certain things that I put out there, is that they think a lot of the centralization of it is a lot more sexual than what it is. And I can honestly tell you, go to Vigatron.com and you can go through my entire discography. You will see how much stuff has nothing to do with anything sexual. There's always going to be lines or two, but I mean, everybody does that. So I mean, that's like a given, but you would swear up and down based on the way that some of y'all tell it, like I'm the nastiest nigga in the world, and I am so not. Sorry to unveil the curtain. But no. So I would think that, being that a lot of my influence does come from some comedy and stand-up comedy specifically, that I could see where there's there's some kind of divergence of that. But at the end of the day, it's up to you and how you interpret it. So I'm not here to tell you what you should think about it. All I can say is, like, yeah, I don't think people really understand as much, but who am I? Again, you do what you want to with it.